Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking about a quote that I'm taking from a letter from Birmingham jail, which is a letter that Martin Luther King wrote in 1963. Martin Luther King was an activist in the civil rights movement, which was a movement for equal rights between black people and white people in the United States. And this is rights for basic needs, like using the same water fountains or using the same bathrooms, even riding on the same parts of the bus. So we're going to talk about this quote in a second. Does anybody want to read the quote? Nora.
Moreover, I am cognizant of the interrelatedness of all communities and states. I cannot sit idly by in Atlanta and not be concerned about what happens in Birmingham. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Thanks, Nora. Were there any tough words or words you didn't understand in that? Yeah, Natalie?
I don't think I know what interrelatedness means.
Okay. Were there any other words or the sentence itself that could help you understand what it meant? Or
Well, he's like making comparisons, or there's like communities and states, and then Atlanta and Birmingham.
right. So you're absolutely right. Interrelatedness has to do with, related is one part, right? And related means to compare two things, like you were saying. And inter also means between, right? So he's comparing between Atlanta and Birmingham, right? So interrelatedness.
So like how they're connected.
Exactly.
Okay.
Were there any other words that were kind of confusing or people didn't understand? Tyler?
The word cognizant, I've heard it before, but I don't really know it.
Did anybody else have an idea or know what it means, but learned through the sentence?
Well, I might think it means something like aware.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because he says he's in Atlanta, but he's talking about things that are happening in Birmingham.
Right. Awesome. Thank you, Nora. Is that it, or were there any other words?
Idly maybe?
Right. So when a car is sitting idle, it's not moving. So just like a car not moving, Martin Luther King is saying that he can't be unmoving, or he can't not take action. So what do we think we can learn about Martin Luther King Jr. from this sentence or this excerpt? Jacinta?
I think you can learn that Martin Luther King Jr. is a really kind person who cares about the well-being of people in other places, even people that he doesn't know, and he cares about justice.
Right. What told you that?
The last line, he said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So that means that he cares about justice for all people, because that means that there will be justice in all places.
Awesome. Thanks. So knowing about the civil rights movement and knowing that Martin Luther King is a kind person and reading this, what broader things can we understand, either about the United States or Martin Luther King or race? Yeah, Tyler.
I guess the quote talks about different places and different problems being connected, and so the civil rights movement was maybe about connecting movements in different cities to create change on a national level.
That's absolutely right. That's well done. Thanks, guys.
When I say sentence, you say clue. Sentence,
Clue.
sentence,
Clue.
What do you look for when you don't know what to do? Sentence,
Clue.
sentence,
Clue.
If a word is hard, don't drop out of school. Look for a sentence,
Clue.
sentence,
Clue.
It'll tell you what you need and who is who. Sentence,
Clue.
sentence,
Clue.
Now, when I say note, you say take. Note,
Take.
note.
Take.
If you want to quote and not make a mistake, note,
Take.
note.
Take.
If there's a lot to remember and you don't want to forget, note,
Take.
note.
Take.
Now, when I say re, you say search.
Search.
Re.
Search.
How do you know when a book was written?
Search.
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 If you aren't quite sure what you read is right,
Search. Search.
If you want to know more and it isn't a bore,
Search.
Research.
Search.
All right.